Hey guys, what's going on? It's Creator Chronicles. I'm Lee James. I'm here with my co-host,
Douley. What's going on, y'all?
Don't mind him, guys. We're here with a special guest, Miss Foxie Silver, a Cameroonian American model.
Hey, Foxie.
Hi.
Thank you for coming on
Thanks
Creator
for coming
Chronicles.
through.
Thank you for having me.
And thank you all for tuning in. Make sure y'all comment, like, subscribe, and let's get into it. Yeah, so Foxie, let us know, what are some challenges you experience as a model?
Okay. One of the few challenges I experience as a model is being a perfectionist and not being consistent with my work. I think that's mainly because I'm not a full-time model. But then again, I know some full-time creators who still struggle with that perfectionism issue. So, but for me, it's because I'm not a full-time model, so I can't give that 100% that I would like to give it to. And it's hard to like get out of that mindset that sometimes you can just give a little and still create a lot.
Absolutely.
So
For sure. So what's that dual lifestyle you live? You said you live another life. What do people not know this that you live?
I work and I'm in school.
Okay.
I'm a medical assistant at Children's Hospital.
Period.
And I am finishing my degree in biotechnology.
Love it.
Cool.
So yeah.
Okay, when do you graduate?
Next year.
Lit.
So
Okay,
next
okay.
Yeah,
year.
getting with her.
Yeah.
She's a black woman.
Okay.
Of
Live
course.
up to the name. Okay.
And I feel like also because like modeling, on top of that, like I also like do makeup and
Right,
hair.
right,
So
right.
it's like I try to create in a lot of different ways. I recently just started getting into creative directing.
Cool.
So I like have too much under that umbrella. I feel like that's another thing too.
Yeah.
I don't like being just like in
Doing one thing.
Yeah, just
That's
one
dope.
thing. Like my mind is too
Creative to be put in a box.
Mhm.
I love that.
So-
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay. I was gonna ask, so with that being said, so does that aid to your creativity? Is that aiding to your creative block? Like, cause I noticed you said you're not a model full time, but you find ways to be creative full time by putting yourself in those different realms. So, what would you say like helps you kind of get to that point, or get the urge to expand to those energies creatively?
I feel like because my mind is never like in one set place, that's the only way I can feel like sane is if it's working on a bunch of different things. So I feel like sometimes
That's crazy.
I
You
know,
feel more sane when you're working on a bunch of things.
Me too.
when I'm working on
That's
a bunch
insane.
of things, but like my brain is just wired. My brain is
That's not
just wired that way. So
I feel like
sometimes it's like if I'm just like doing one thing,
Mhm.
but
it
you're
just-
not doing enough.
yeah, I'm not
I
doing
understand.
enough. So,
I get that completely.
but I'm trying to get out of that habit because I feel like now it's like hindering me. It's like, okay, girl,
Absolutely.
you need to.
Pick
Okay, let
one.
me ask you this. You don't think that because your mind works that way, that could be what's creating a barrier because you're working on too many things at once, so like not much is getting done?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I feel like I need to get out of that
Mhm.
habit because now
Okay.
it's like I'm noticing it's hindering me from
Right.
like going full out on certain things. I
Right.
can't just get.
What would you like to do more in all your creations that you're involved in? Which one would you like to do the most? Is it modeling? Okay, modeling.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Modeling for sure. I mean, that's always been like something like I wanted to achieve, like being like a big time model.
So your ultimate goal is to be a full-time model.
Not anymore, no.
Okay.
But
Oh,
like
okay.
before it used to be, but
Right.
like now I'm just like,
You just want to be a creator.
I just want to. Well, right now my focus is school.
Right, right.
I feel
Gotta
that.
get
My
that
focus
free.
is school, yeah.
Right.
So I'm hoping when I graduate and I really step into the other career that I'm pursuing, that like I can find that I can finance what I want. I can have more balance with my work life and what I want. Like I'll just be in a better headspace,
Right.
knowing that I have that like fallback,
Yeah.
I guess, just in case if like me pursuing my dreams doesn't work out. And I don't know if that's just like because that's how like my African parents, that's how they raised me. Like it's
Yeah.
it's
I
cool.
mean, you gotta have security.
I mean, you gotta have security,
Yeah.
but like for some people, they say you just have to do it. Like some people, they
So,
say
like,
just
you
wake
go
up and
full
just do it,
out.
go
Yeah.
full out. Like that's what's like.
This is what I hate
holding you back.
about social media, right? Because we see all these videos about people say, oh yeah, I left my job and I became this big time millionaire or
Not that damn
started this big
easy.
business. It's like, bro, like y'all make it sound like anybody can do that. Everybody's
Or it's
situation is different. It's
realistic.
not that easy.
Or it's realistic in this.
Yeah, like everybody's situation is different. Like you're a grown, you're you're a grown woman.
Yeah.
Like we're adults. Like you don't live with your parents, do you?
Mm-mm.
Exactly. So you pay your own bills.
Yeah.
Exactly. So we don't have that luxury.
Exactly.
But I do admire people who do like just wake up and do those
absolutely.
things. Like,
Who
I
wouldn't
really
do
do
that?
admire
Yeah.
that.
If everybody could do it, everybody would do it.
Of course, and then also people forget like you have to go out your way to put in the work to do that too. Like
Right.
that's
Yeah.
also a role, it's a job too. Like you have to put the work in either way.
Yeah.
So what would you say you love the most about modeling?
Being able to create like an image,
Mm.
because I love looking at pictures. So to like just look at something and be like, wow, I did that.
Right.
I think, excuse me, I feel like that's the best part about modeling for me. And you know, every girl just likes to be pretty and take pictures, of course. So that's another cool aspect.
Have you always been comfortable in front of the camera, or is that something you had to? The more you shot yourself, you got more comfortable.
Yes, because like.
Was it the same when somebody else was holding the camera?
No, so the way I even got into modeling, like that was never a thought into my mind. My freshman year of college, I went to University of Maryland Eastern Shore.
Okay.
And I was just like chilling on the grass, reading my book. Like I didn't really have no friends yet. And this one random guy, he comes up to me holding the camera and he's like, yo, can I take some pictures of you? I'm like, okay, cool. Like I had this cute little African two-piece on. Like, you know, when you go to HBCU, you're supposed to have that shit on. So
Right.
I had my little cute outfit on and we went like by a fence and we took pictures and they were
Dope.
dope. And he was like, have you ever modeled before? Like, you should model. I was like, no, I haven't. And ever since then, I joined the modeling team.
Great.
And they're the ones who gave me the name Foxie. So,
Oh, cool.
like, that's where,
Why
like,
did you give you that name?
because that was like my aura. Like,
Okay.
I always used to wear this fro
Fro,
on campus.
okay.
So,
So that is where Foxie came
that's
from,
where
y'all.
Foxie came from.
Do you want to give this photographer? Hey, do you know his page?
Do I know his page?
Do you know like who's this
Shout him
photographer
out.
that you met? That the
He doesn't have a page because he doesn't shoot no more. But his name is
Yikes.
Lou. I don't know if he's ever gonna watch
Shout out
this,
Lou.
but
Shout out to Lou. Wherever you at, Lou.
Yeah, he's the one who like started my whole like.
That's tough. That's tough.
That's dope to say.
Yeah, and then Models
That's a little
Collective
funny
is
as
where like it really molded. That's the name of the modeling team at Eastern Shore Models
Cool.
Collective. So they gave me
Okay,
Foxy.
nice.
Okay, so that's
Shout
what
out to
I used to
Lou.
wonder where Foxie came from. The first picture I ever saw of you
too.
actually was you in a fro.
Yeah. Which
So-
one was it?
I don't remember.
Okay.
But I know it was you in a fro, and I just thought that's why. Well, yeah, that obviously is
Yeah.
why. But
So that's where Foxy came from. So yeah, that's where it originated from. So like before then I was shy. Like even in high school I was shy. Like growing up I was very, very, very shy. Like who I am now is completely different. And that's
I mean,
why
it takes
I
practice.
love modeling because
Yeah.
like it builds your confidence
Yeah.
so much. Like because you have to really be comfortable with yourself to be in front of the camera.
Yeah.
Like, and a lot of people struggle with that, but like I feel like the more you do it, the more it just feels like natural. Like it just feels like the camera's your best friend.
No,
So
for real. You be like, catch this.
yeah, like okay.
so Foxie, so you've been modeling for 6 years now. Majority in this area, like the DMV.
Yes.
Majority of the girls in this area. When you started in college, were you like how many? Were you a sophomore? Were you a junior? Were you about to graduate? When did you start?
I was a freshman.
Oh, you were a freshman, so you
Yeah,
started
like my
as soon as you
second
got
week on campus.
there. Wow. Okay, cool.
Oh, you just
Yeah.
scoped out. You scouted.
What year did you graduate?
I'm still in between
2018?
schools, so
Okay.
yeah, I went from UMES to PGCC.
Okay.
Then I got a degree at Fortis for medical assistant, and then now I'm at University of Maryland finishing in biotechnology.
You went school.
Yeah.
Man, PGCC, when you just said that, it brought back
I
memories.
was
Man.
That's the 13th grade right there.
No,
That's the
why I
13th
didn't
grade.
Go there. I didn't.
Like-
I went there and I immediately dropped out. I said, I can't do it with these motherfuckers. It was the 13th grade.
I mean, I didn't have that much bad
It was-
Oh, I
experience.
hated it.
It was
I
that
hated
mixy.
it. A lot of people I went to high school went there. I absolutely hated it.
It just looked aerobic.
But anyways, back to topic. But so you've been shooting out here a lot in this area. What are some of your pet peeves of like? She made a face.
No, I wasn't expecting that. Okay, go ahead, continue.
What are some of your pet peeves of like, I guess, modeling and working with, I guess, certain people or photographers or any creatives in this area? What are some things that like rub you the wrong way or you don't fuck with, basically?
Pet peeves.
Icks, rather.
Icks.
Okay, yeah, icks. I feel more comfortable using the word icks. I feel like people who like stay within a clique, like creators who don't branch out,
You would think we spoke with something before this.
Man.
I feel like that's one of my icks. Like, I love seeing like creators who like actually create with a wide range of people.
Right.
Because I feel like that's
not just stick with the people that are.
Yeah, that just like, you know, I don't want to put no kind of label
right,
to
right,
it.
no, I know
like,
what
if
you
you know, you know.
Yeah.
She said. And if the shoe fit, wear that jump.
Yeah, that's one of my icks. Other than that, like, I would say I actually haven't had a lot of bad experiences.
That's a great thing.
That's a good thing.
That's a great thing.
The only thing I would say is like a lot of people don't reach out to me to shoot,
Ooh.
but like I probably also don't put myself out there that much. So like,
What you mean? You have a portfolio.
I mean, I do, and then other people also. Some people have told me that like they were scared to like. And I get that feeling because the reason why I don't reach out to people is because I'm scared, but like.
Alright, so who gonna say something first? That's what the problem is.
Yeah.
Ego is killing us in the beginning.
I mean, for me, it's not ego. I'm just scared,
Not
like.
for you.
But I felt that way about her before. I hit you up. Right?
Yeah,
I felt that way.
That's the difference between
Before I
you and
hit her
the
up.
other shooters. They didn't hit her up. So
Yeah.
it takes.
I was like, she could tell me it's no.
But that's your optimism.
Yeah.
That a lot of people be counting themselves out without even being
Trying.
you know what?
Ego.
Ego.
That's why I said something like I put their pride
Ego.
aside.
I mean, I guess I am scared for them to like say no or like to be like, oh, they don't want to collab with me. But I just don't know. Maybe.
But I guarantee you, how that always works is they tell you no. You find a bunch of other people to work with. Put out great shit. They always spin. They always spin. And when they spin, you can decide: do I want to give them a taste of their medicine, or do I want to create? You can make that decision. But
For sure.
I realized like the worst thing a motherfucker can tell me is like, you're not gonna beat me up. You know what I'm saying? Like, what you can tell me is no, and I'm fine with no.
I mean, honestly.
That's my medicine to go harder.
Okay.
But I'm sure there are probably some other people who reach out to me too, and maybe I don't see it, or like I'm going through a lot in the moment, and like I can't be there for that to create that with you. But so I understand some people just go through stuff, which is okay
for sure.
as well.
For sure, no doubt.
Yeah.
One last question. So how do you feel about like feedback that you get from certain editorial shoots? Have you ever gotten like real bad feedback and like you feel like you had to explain yourself?
Have you felt bad about any that you've done?
Yeah.
Like felt bad about the end result?
Yeah.
Just felt bad about like I guess you know like editorial shoots aren't typically like your everyday lifestyle photo shoot. So it's like maybe you did something out the box that have people view you a certain way, or you know. Have you ever experienced that?
I don't think I have experienced that. Only because like for most of the shoots I do, I've created, for the majority of my shoots, I've created like the concept. So like I will I'm comfortable with it. I won't put out something that I'm not gonna like. So I haven't experienced that yet, thankfully. Or if I do create something with somebody that they brought to the table, I have to like be comfortable with it.
Yeah, you gotta okay.
I gotta okay with it. So I don't put myself in those spaces.
Yeah. I know that. You set the tone of whatever it is.
Yeah.
That's dope. That's dope that you like you know your value is that as a model. Because the reality is a lot of models in the history of DMV like complain about photographers taking advantage, but it's like you show up in
yeah, especially out here in Atlanta, it was a bunch of that.
Yeah, I don't know, but I just know there's like a lot of controversy with that, and it's like the fact that you know your power as a model is really dope, and you know you maximize that. You understand you're paying for something, and you want to take full advantage of it. So that's kudos to you for doing your work. All right, so
because it is a male-dominated industry.
For sure.
And you're a female model.
Yeah.
And that shit was like, at some point, it was crazy.
It was OC out here.
It was crazy out here.
It was very OC.
Yeah.
But real quick, y'all gonna switch to style up. We're gonna play a game of this or that. Is that cool, Foxie? You play a game right quick?
Yeah.
Alright, cool. So, would you rather a stylist on set or an MUA on set?
Stylist on set.
Okay. You wanna elaborate why?
I do my own makeup.
It's crazy. I knew she was gonna say that. I knew she was gonna say that.
Like, and especially like you know how like when you like some people who do hair, they be like, oh, when somebody does my hair, I'm very like picky about it. I'm a makeup artist, so when somebody does my makeup, I'm very picky about it, and I just would rather not. You know,
have you ever gotten into it with a makeup artist?
No, I've never gone into it with.
You've loved every face that you've got.
No, I mean I haven't loved every face, but I'm just saying like I'm gonna be respectful. Like, I like something I mentioned, but like I have no beef with anybody or anything. So, but
No, that's real though.
Yeah,
Like,
I just prefer doing my makeup as a makeup artist.
I appreciate the self-awareness.
Yeah.
Like, babe, do what you gotta do to make you comfortable.
But I do love having makeup artists to my face because sometimes I want to break. I don't always want to do my makeup artist. Like, I love coming on set and there's somebody who does my hair. I mean, I don't got no hair, my makeup. So like having that convenience is like amazing.
Right.
But 100% if I had the choice, I would always choose myself.
Right. So next one, group shoot or solo?
Solo. Nothing against group shoots though.
Right.
I do love. I don't shoot that many group shoots, so that's probably why I do like solo.
Right.
Better, but I only got.
Would you be open to doing more group ones?
I would definitely.
Yeah.
Like because I don't have a lot of that in my portfolio.
Right.
I want to do more partner shoots and group shoots. Like I want to expand because I'm like. It's getting like boring now.
Yeah.
So
there's so many like creatives out here. So like it's really easy to find people. What's hard is getting them together and then executing.
Yeah.
Because then you got to deal with everybody's schedules. Like we mentioned earlier, egos. You know, you got to deal with a bunch of stuff that goes into that. But it's very easy to find creatives. It's working with them that becomes hard.
Man.
Yeah.
So would you rather do a concept shoot or a lifestyle content creation?
Concept shoot for sure. I love doing concepts. Like I got a concept for days, like concept books.
Do you have a strategy for coming up with them, or you just like?
No, sometimes if I'm like stuck, I'll go to Pinterest.
Yeah.
I'll go to Pinterest and I watched a lot of America's Next Top Model growing up. So a lot of my like concepts are inspired from the concepts they used to do on that show.
Cool.
So or sometimes I'll just think of like a movie or I'll see a picture in the magazine and I'm like, ooh, that's cool. I want to do something like that and I'll just put a spin to it.
Question for you: have you ever done runway?
Yes, I have done runway,
cool.
but nothing like high fashion runway, just for like small clothing brands. But I've done runway.
Cool. That's the runway. Don't put small or little in front of nothing you ever did.
Yeah.
But that brings us to our next this or that, runway or print. Oh, shit.
I'm a short model, so it's like it don't hit the same.
Okay.
With print, like I can make myself look like
the way you want,
like angles, long with like runway. And I'm a little bit
want you to elongate your neck and all that shit.
Because you have to wear whatever it is you're
perfect.
wearing.
Like it's just
you're modeling for others in live action, which is way harder for them. And I feel like runway models don't necessarily get compensated appropriately. I wouldn't know. It's just the way I know the creative industry to be, they ain't getting compensated appropriately. Because let's talk about it. That stuff that we have people wear, especially the high fashion stuff, it's not a game. Like it's some serious. I mean, I'm gonna find out what they got going on this year at Fashion Week.
Ooh, Fashion Week, girly.
We go see. But to our next segment, you have a song that inspires your creativity.
Like a go-to song?
Yeah.
Like a song you play that puts you in your bag.
No, it's too many.
If you could
is it Afrobeats?
No, it's not Afrobeats.
Okay.
If you could pick, okay, what's the song that recently, like that's like for a fact, like if you need to get in your jam, like let me cut this song.
Don't laugh, but what's that song with Meg and Gloria?
Oh yes.
Wannabe? Yeah.
I ain't even. Is that a new one?
Yes, you know they got a challenge. The challenge. They went on the Soulja Boy beat.
I heard about them making a song like that, but I haven't heard the song yet.
Oh, it's fire.
Play it.
It's fire. That song lately has been putting me like, I start my morning with that song.
Oh man.
What's it called? In the club, that song go crazy. Like
I don't doubt it.
They both have bars. Like I just be like, yeah, go mid.
Hey yo.
Get a glove.
No, that's my hype song. Like I listen to it in the gym when I wake up. Like when I'm just walking. That's my song.
So that's your current on replay song.
Well, like if I'm modeling, yes. But this week that hasn't been my current replay song.
Okay.
Yeah.
But if you were modeling, that
would be my go-to.
Okay. Well, is it fair since you said that? Can I say my song is "Okay" by JT, even though it's just a snippet and the whole song ain't come out yet?
She released it on Friday though.
I know.
Yeah.
But I really just made a TikTok to it, and I was so impressed because I was like, she don't understand this. Like, I need to hear the rest of this song. Like,
No, really?
the stuff she be saying, it's like only certain kind of women understand.
Is the city girl still a thing?
Who knows? To be honest, we don't know.
Who knows?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's them. We gonna pray for them.
Right.
Alright, so what's something did you accomplish this week? Wait, Dooley, you didn't say your song.
I don't even have one right now. My brain been everywhere this week.
I'm crying. You don't have no song.
I ain't gonna hold you. I'm the type of nigga that will ride in the car in silence.
That's because
You're a serial killer. People who ride in silence, like.
I will ride in complete silence. When I'm thinking, yo, silence.
I think I'm a serial.
Silence?
Yeah. Or it's just Afro beats. A song I've been playing a lot lately is this song by some African artist might be an artist I know actually, but the song is, the name of it is Testimony. It's a fire song.
Oh,
But it's like an Afro beat, it's tough.
Victor Thompson?
I don't know. It's an Afro beat though. I don't know.
I feel like that's.
But the song is tough. I fuck with it heavy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, so what's something you
Cussing and shit. We
accomplished
allowed to cut. We can cuss. We're adults.
this week? We could bleep it out for you too.
I mean, I ain't saying nothing too crazy.
I cussed it. I cussed.
No, you didn't cuss. I don't think you
I'm
cussed.
that's the struggle for me.
I ain't even mean to cuss. This might be the first episode I cuss.
Yeah, where you get that from?
Like, God, honestly.
Even the real DMX and
I like
shit.
that. Cussing, I cuss.
Hey,
It's
so to a more positive note, what did y'all accomplish this week?
This week, my
Let's
diet
talk about it.
has been consistent.
Good.
Yeah.
What kind of diet are we on?
Just, fruits, vegetables. I juiced. I
Okay.
juiced a
Cool.
lot this week, so
Yeah.
I've been drinking that. Just like trying to get away from like the sugars, the
Toxins.
oils,
Yeah.
the fries. I love to snack like this. Y'all doing me bad right now with this on the table. I've been doing so good
We gave
this
you
week.
pineapple juice.
This
Like,
is-
There's so much
balance.
sugar in that
So much
though. Like
snacks.
so much sugar.
There is
It's a lot of sugar.
31 grams.
They don't have nothing.
You know what? I was about to say something.
It's okay though. Like sometimes it's okay. One day
Yeah.
won't hurt. But
I
I
don't
have
need to
been
drink this often.
doing better with my diet this week.
I mean, you said you
That's
gym.
good.
You said you go to the gym after this. You go.
Yeah, I'm going to the gym after this, so I'm gonna work out. It's
We all
okay.
good. We all good.
I'm
Okay.
burning out.
What you accomplished this week?
Booked a couple weddings, delivered a couple projects.
He talking
But
so
yeah.
casually, like he didn't secure
Right. Multiple bags for real.
Yeah. Booked a couple weddings, but yeah, that's pretty much it.
What did I accomplish?
What did you accomplish?
I made it back to America.
I was just about to say that. Yeah, I was just about to say that.
She back from
Yeah.
Nigeria safely.
I promise you, I was in transit for 3 days straight. I can't make this up. Okay, so my flight, I was supposed to leave Nigeria. I had to go with my grandmother. Rest in peace to her. She's very low. She made it to 90. But yeah, so my flight got delayed twice. I was supposed to leave Lagos 12 o'clock, be in DC by 11:57. Smooth travels, all that. No, it got delayed twice. Then they canceled it, and then they didn't rebook it for Monday. They rebooked it for Tuesday morning. Then I missed my flight Tuesday morning, and then by God's grace, they had 2 more flights that day. The second flight was full. The third flight, I got in there, had the whole world to myself. However, I didn't get to my connection until like 11 o'clock at night, so they had to rebook me again for the morning.
Damn.
Give me a meal voucher and a hotel, and I still had to get a wake up call so I could wake up early in the morning, get on the shuttle, get on the shuttle to the airport, get to the airport, and then get through the son. Atlanta TSA, not a game. You need to have your head on swivel and move. It's not a game. And then yeah, like I made it home this afternoon, like around 1 o'clock. Got to the studio at 6, and I'm talking to y'all. And that was
You're a
that.
soldier. I would
Here.
definitely
I went.
I'm
I was like,
dedicated.
Not gonna make it.
Not gonna make
I
it.
would have definitely rescheduled.
No.
So shout out to you for still making it.
Okay.
Shout out
because
for real.
by any means, I was willing
Yeah.
to work today. So thank you so much, Foxie, for coming and chat with us.
Of
We
course,
appreciate
my
Appreciate you,
pleasure.
Foxie.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely.
Good to learn more about you. That was
Okay,
cool.
that was dope. I like
That's
to understand the scope of a model because I'm just like, dang, like, do models just be expecting stuff from photographers? Like, they just want me for my content. Like, do they even care about like what's going on? And you kind of let me know how the other side looks at things,
Yeah.
what you're caring about, where your focus is.
Yeah.
When in reality, as a photographer, I be thinking models is just not the like, generalize every model, but I be thinking like, dang it, y'all just some airheads.
Hey, yo.
I mean, that's a stigma that
a big stigma.
It's always been like that for years, so I'm not like surprised by it.
Yeah, and I think it also has to do with my experience as well. Like, I work with models who feel like they just like their face card is it, they don't have to try. And I just be like, Bookie, that little mug you got, old, something
Hey, yo.
Or then like sometimes they be thinking like that little rusted bitch face is it, and then like I be like, but you're not doing anything and you look crazy, so what are you gonna do about this? Like, are you
I've heard a lot of
like
horror stories with models, so.
Horror stories.
So whenever I shoot with people, they be like, wow, I'm surprised. Like, I'm just like, it be that bad? Like,
like photographers are telling you stories about the model.
I mean, they're not telling me stories, but like they'll, after we're done shooting, they'll be like, wow, like you were so pleased to work with. And you know, whenever.
I'm glad you brought that up.
Whenever somebody says that, it's just because they've had bad experiences. So,
as an experienced photographer, you want to work with, we prefer to work with experienced models, ones that require very little direction.
Bruh, so
I want to be able to shoot you and you do your thing, because that's your art.
Yeah.
Camera, my art. Modeling, your art. So like, I don't want to come in and be handling all the art. Like, meet me somewhere.
Yeah. And then don't be trying to catch attitude when I'm telling you to do something. If I'm telling you you look wild, you need to be happy and communicating. Because other photographers would just be like,
to let you have their looking crazy.
And waste your time too. Like, so it's like you have to give me criticism.
Because I've legit worked with some models in the past. Like, I think I made it very clear. Like, I'll work with anybody. Not anybody. I mean, like, I don't care if you're experienced or exactly. Like, I'm not gonna judge you off of how many followers you have or if you're new or old. I don't care. But like, I've worked with some models, some women specifically, obviously, that like they just stand there. They just stand there and wait for me to like direct the whole thing, and I'm like,
just stand there.
Yeah, I lie to you not. Just stand there and wait for me to tell them what to do.
This is like first time shooting.
And for me, I'm like, this is so awkward.
It's very. I mean,
like, I always play music during my sessions. If you shot me, you know that. Music always playing. So like, I'm just like, okay, music is playing, that's fine. But like, if music wasn't playing, this would be the most awkward interaction.
That's
ever.
So crazy.
Just stand there.
That's crazy insane.
And you hit me to shoot.
But you know, some photographers be like, yeah, I don't offer creative direction, so they'll let you.
I feel like as a photographer, you have to though.
A little bit.
I feel like it comes
only because like you're a part of creating. You know.
My thing is like that's a reflection of your work.
Unless you have a creative director
that's how I see
it. You know, that's a different story.
Which normally that's not the case.
Yeah, that's not the case.
You're a photographer, you have to create a director.
In some kind of way. Yeah. I mean, it doesn't have to completely rely on you, but.
No, I agree. Like, if the model's doing something that doesn't look good, like say she tries to pose and don't look good, you can see what it looks like on the camera. She can't see it.
Exactly.
You have to let him know.
No, it's not.
Maybe try this.
Yeah. I feel like at the end of the day, photography is a creative collaboration experience.
Yeah, for sure.
So it's like, why not work with me instead of against me? That's where I be coming from. And I mean that in all rooms, like show up on time, like respect each other's time.
Yeah.
Let's do what we gotta do and get out. Let's, produce and do more and, be intentional so that way we can create more and create further and draw the attraction of what we're looking to do. And then the more we realize we work together, the more we collaborate, the more we work, it's like we would attract more good things that come from that. That's what I be coming from.
Yeah.
But not everybody on that. But to those of you who are on that, you're welcome to reach out to me, reach out to Julie, reach out to Foxie. Thank you guys for so much for tuning in.
Wait, before we end, I actually have a question for you guys.
Oh, excuse me.
Okay, go ahead.
So, how would you guys want a model who's interested in creating or has a concept in mind and wants to like work with you or collab? How would you recommend them like reach out to you from a model's perspective?
I would need email one, or like bring me a concept at the very
like, what's the message like be like?
I think you need to be upfront.
Do you want to
tell, like, especially if you are coming without a budget, be upfront about what it is. Be upfront altogether. Like, be for real. Like, what can you offer me? Like, bring something of value to the table. You understand? Be like, oh, me and my friends want to do this concept. We don't have a budget, but we do have the, you know what I'm saying? We do have a makeup artist. We do got a stylist. We do have a concept. We got a studio. We can bring something to the table that makes this worth my time, because what I'm not gonna do is like bring everything. And
Right.
You expect for it to be roses and this big branch.
So let me tell you how I go about it, because I've had several people DM me and email me even before I made that suggestion of how to contact me or whatever. But like, so for me, I am a very good scouter, I think. Like, people hit me up and I'll go to their page, see what they got going on. I don't care about followers. I don't care about a lot of that shit. Likes, I don't care about none of that, because I feel like if I like how you look and I like the idea that you're pitching, I'll work with you. We can create some shit.
Right.
But like, yeah, email me, tell me, you gotta come with an idea. You have to. You can't hit me up and want me to give you an idea. No, come prepared. Come with an idea. And then if I like your idea, cool, we rock with it. If I don't like it, we'll find something and agree on something together.
Okay.
And we'll create that. But I scout the page, because at the end of the day, I'll collab with you, and obviously we both have something to gain, content, right? But for me, it's not always about money. It's not always about monetary, you know, what I can get from you money-wise. Like, if we can create and collab on something, I feel like if we get good content, that's beneficial for both of us. So
For sure.
even, but you know, that's how I see it. But yeah, I always scout.
Bring something more to the table.
Always my damn tongue.
Bring something.
Okay.
Most importantly, don't always
Noted.
Yeah.
For sure.
So how would you, as a model,
friends.
like somebody to contact you?
Same thing, just like, you know, greet me, and then just tell me what it is you have in mind.
Right.
Either like with good description or like picture, something, just so I can get like an image of what you want, and that's it. Like, tell me what I need to get, or if like you're offering to get it for me, like just you know, just I just need details.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Details is key. Communication key. When you plan to shoot, those two things cannot be played with.
Yeah. But I'm also open to like creatively, like, you know, coming up
with
together.
something. Yeah. I think those come up to be the dopest shoots.
Yeah. Like, if I just like your work and you just like hit me up and you're like, I would love to create with you. I'm okay with us both sitting down and coming up with something together. As long as like I go to your page and I like what you do, and I feel like, you know, we'll fit together. Then I'm okay with creating.
Because ultimately that matters. Y'all gotta vibe. Gotta be there.
Vibing is
gotta be there.
The energy must be there. Like, cause what's the energy? Like, what are we doing? Why are we coming together?
Yeah.
All right, guys. You heard it here first from myself and James, our podcast host Douley. Our special guest is
Foxie. Thanks for coming through.
Thank you guys for having me. Follow me if y'all know
Foxie
already.
Silver.
Stay tuned for whatever may or may not come.
Get it with Foxie, y'all. All right, it's Creative Chronicles, and we're signing out.
Peace.
Why did y'all do peace?
I'm crying.